What up, y'all? It's your boy Martine, aka the Boxing Purist. Welcome once again to the Truth and Absolute channel, where I speak the truth, ain't nothing but the truth. So help me good God Almighty. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. I thank you for coming by my channel. Hit the like button, hit the dislike button. It's all love. Drop a comment down below. Hey, yo, lately we've been having quite some discussions in the comment section, yo. And honestly, there's maybe been one dude that comes in here dropping race stuff and talking crazy like that. I label him as a casual because we're boxing fans. We're not politicians over here pretending to talk boxing, right? Anyway, so let's get straight into this, man. Now, I don't got one topic I want to talk about tonight. You know what I'm saying? I got a few of them. Maybe I should have went live. Anyway, whatever. We're here now. I hope you're here now. Thanks again. Anyway, first thing I want to talk about, and everybody knows it by now, Kieth one-time Thurman. I just got to say something real quick. A long time ago, Errol Spence called him Kieth sometime Thurman. At the time, I was like, ooh, that's a low blow. Now I just kind of think it's funny because it seems like Kieth Thurman's, yeah, and let me just say something about Kieth, man. Kieth is a dog inside the ring. He could box. He could do all of that. The only problem with Kieth Thurman is that he's always, he takes layoffs and then he's injured. Like, you know, he got injured now, so he's not going to be fighting Tim Tszyu. And, you know, Kieth Thurman's injuries, I don't know what he injured. I don't know what it is. But they normally keep him out of the ring for about a year or so. Like, we're not going to see Kieth Thurman until next March, next April, if that. And you know what I'm saying? And Rex. I'm sorry, y'all. My dog be tripping sometimes. He's chewing something up. So that's the thing with Kieth Thurman. You know, I was excited for this fight, and I was talking to my man earlier on the live for a couple of reasons. You know, I saw this fight happening, Kieth Thurman versus Tim Tszyu, March 30th, but I saw the possibilities of this fight. You see, Tim Tszyu, he's still younger, he's active, he's going to keep on doing stuff in the sport. Kieth Thurman has been taking layoffs, he's been out of the game, he's never been the same since that loss to Pac-Man. After he lost to Pac-Man, Kieth Thurman was just not the same, and that happens in the sport of boxing. For whatever reason, guys get too overconfident going into a fight, they take a fight too soon, they run their mouths before the fight, and it really hurts them up here when they don't come out on top. You know, we've seen it happen to Fernando Vargas against Tito Trinidad back in the day. He took that fight too soon, and we never got the same Fernando Vargas. Vicious Victor Ortiz, after he fought Floyd Mayweather, you know, he made that big money bag. He was just never the same fighter after that fight. The motivation was gone, right? Kieth Thurman after Manny Pacquiao, and there's a lot, I could keep on naming them. There's a lot of them. I know you guys are familiar with them. But see, I was excited for the possibility is that let's say Kieth Thurman would have beat Tim Tszyu, right? Now it opens the possibility and it makes it more appealing to make a Kieth Thurman versus, you know, a Terrence Crawford, to make a Kieth Thurman versus an Errol Spence, since they're both somewhat on their way out. You know, we haven't heard nothing from Errol Spence. Who knows if he's going to get back inside the ring after the beatdown he took in the hands of my man Terrence Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I was looking forward to. Now, they got a replacement for this fight for March 30th. Tim Tszyu is now going to be fighting, God, what's that guy's, damn, what's his name? Sébastien Fundora? It's that tall dude. He fights, he's going to fight at 54 in this fight, but dude is like 6'5". It's insane. He's hell. If that dude was a halfway decent boxer, he'd be hell for any fighter. You know what I'm saying? He did get knocked out somewhat recent in an upset. I know he was supposed to win that fight. I know he was up and coming. And again, scary for anyone in that weight class to fight because of his size and his length. Imagine that, yo. For that weight class anyways. Normally, you don't see a 6'5", 154 pounder. He got an upset loss to that, but nonetheless, it's a good matchup for Tim Tszyu. I like the matchup itself. I'm not knocking it. I just personally, like I said, I was kind of exploring the possibilities of what could happen if Kieth Thurman came out on top or even looked decent against Tim Tszyu. I know Kieth Thurman says that his body is still fresh and all that because he doesn't fight a lot, but I don't know, man. I don't think it works that way. I don't think you could take, you know, years off of boxing and say you preserve your body, because that may be true as far as health-wise, as far as, you know, the beating that your body takes, but as far as being in fight fighting shape, it definitely takes a toll. You can't say otherwise. You cannot say otherwise, right? So I like this fight though. Tim Tszyu, Fundora, March 30th. They kept the same day. I'm pretty excited for it. I'm picking Tim Tszyu to win this fight just because I feel like he's in that stage of his career where, not that he feels unbeatable, but he goes into the ring like, listen, I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to make it to the top. You know what I'm saying? We know he's been wanting the Jermell Charlo fight, possible fight with him and Terrence Bud Crawford, and maybe him and Spence. Who knows? Who knows, man? I think that division is a sleeping giant, and if the guys at 35 to 140 don't wake up, someone else is going to take over. Damn, I wish they would put together a tournament at 135 to 140. Make it at 140, like they did in the Super 6 with the 168s when it was Andre Ward, Carl Froch, Mikhail Kessler. I believe it was Alan Green. Arthur Abraham maybe was the other guy. I don't know. But that tournament made everyone have to fight each other. The best fight the best. It was sick. It was sick. That's where that's where Andre Ward became my favorite fighter. So, like I said, it could be a sleeping giant. We'll see. I'm excited for this fight. It's obviously not the most talked about fight, but for us fans, absolutely, we're excited. Let me see, what else did I want to touch on? Oh, so now check this out. I want to make something clear really quick, all right? Because in the comments, I'd be hearing certain things. Now, obviously, right now, there's conversations in boxing, right? And this is sad. The people that come up to me, and they're mainly casuals, they're talking about two things. They're talking about Mike Tyson versus the YouTuber, or they're talking about how Canelo, this dang dog, how Canelo is ducking Benavidez, right? And honestly, I'm sick of hearing these things because there's so much other things we could be talking about in the world of boxing that like stop with the same things over and over. And no one, and I mean absolutely no one, talks more about Canelo than Paulie Malignaggi. Yo, I'm willing to put money on, and I don't even have money. I'm willing to take a loan out and put money on the fact that I guarantee you that Paulie thinks about Canelo and talks more about Canelo than Canelo's own mother does. Oh my gosh. And the thing is, at this point, it's like, you know, Paulie, are you doing it to stay relevant at this point? I don't see you anywhere else talking boxing, but everything that you talk about is Canelo. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if this dude takes a girl out and he's talking about Canelo. I wonder if when he's praying at night, he's talking about Canelo. This man is obsessed with Canelo. I understand talking to sports and what's going on and whatnot, but damn, Paulie, give it a rest already. Give it a rest. If you're so crazy about David Benavidez and this and that, then talk about his upcoming fight. Talk about what he could do in the 175 division. Leave Canelo alone already, because at this point, we're starting to think that you're only eating because of Canelo, you know? And it's the same thing. You know, I was on Instagram earlier. You know, I was seeing David, you know, he's training for his upcoming fight. He's announcing it, which is dope. You should be doing that. Announcing your fight, trying to build it up. This is my thing, okay? And maybe I'm old school. You know, I lived pre-social media. So a lot of these things are new to me, but a lot of these things I'm just like, oh my gosh, right? So check out my dog, yo. Look at this guy. This fool's just everywhere. He just does not care, man. That fool's crazy. So I'm looking at his page, right? He's putting out videos of him training about to the next fight. So I look down in the description, and what do I see there? It may not mean nothing to some, but to me it means a whole lot. He hashtag Canelo on it. Mind you, he's not fighting Canelo. He's not dedicating this fight to Canelo. He's mad at Canelo, right? So I'm thinking, dog, this is more proof, bro, that you're using Canelo's name to keep yourself relevant to everyone, because it's real easy to see, and people can say what they want. It's real easy that David's name blew up alongside Canelo, the next anti-Canelo, the next Canelo killer, right? And I'm not taking from David, y'all. Again, listen, I hope that David does great at 175. I hope that David becomes the next face, whatever. I wish nothing but the best for all of these boxers. Okay? That's not what I'm getting at. I'm just saying, yo, in the beginning, okay, you said what you had to say, move on. But damn it, still? Like, you got another fight ahead of you. Why? Hashtag Canelo? Really? Again, you're using his name. I don't know. Maybe I'm being petty, but to me, you're still using his name to draw attention to yourself. Who knows? Nonetheless, David is getting ready to make a fight at 175, a division where he's going to be a lot more comfortable weight-wise, and it's a pretty good division for him. There's a lot of good fights in that division for him, and we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Again, I wish nothing but for the best for David Benavidez. Another thing, yo, I'll close this off with talking about Ryan Garcia. I'm feeling like fool me once, fool me twice, fool me three times. Like, I've gone so back and forth in my own head trying to analyze what's going on with that kid that I'm lost at this point. I don't know. I think he's going too far to be trolling, right? And to be honest with you, it just seems that Ryan loves the attention. He loves the attention. One thing that none of us know for sure is how serious he's taking this fight. You know, I've seen about 3 or 4 posts like this is the last post until after the Haney fight. This is the last post. This is the last post. But just about 10 minutes ago, I seen a post where he was posting assistants on TikTok for good-looking girls. You know what I'm saying? This one, and this one. Like, I don't know what games he's playing, man, but someone needs to take the damn dude's phone away. And again, I said it in the past. I understand that he gets paid off of TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Anything that kid touches, he's getting paid off of it. He has to keep doing it, I'm sure. I get that. But damn, at what point could you tell these people, yo, listen, I got to focus on a fight? This has to be hurting betting odds. This has to be hurting a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting to wake up one day and see that Ryan pulled out because he got abducted by aliens and, you know what I'm saying, his butler beat him up and his 4 girl assistants took everything he had and he woke up in Bohemian Grove. I'm not trying to talk smack, y'all, but it's literally going all over the place. I don't even know what's going on with that dude anymore. But anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think, man, about everything I touched on, man, from the David Benavidez hashtagging Canelo in his post, from Ryan Garcia still going crazy, from the fight between, what's his name? Yeah, I keep on forgetting it. Fundora versus Tim Tszyu. Sébastien Fundora, I believe. I'm losing it right now. Anyway, y'all, drop a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about all that, and let's talk boxing. Much love to y'all. God bless. And remember, y'all, the truth shall set you free. Peace.